So within this video today, I'm going to show you all 9 PMC extractions, and I'm going to run to each one of them without cutting anything out, so you can see the exact pathing that I take to get to each extraction within Streets of Tarkov. So we're going to start off with this building. This is the cinema, I believe it's called, and there are 3 extractions practically right beside of it. There's one right here, there's one just over there, and there's another one just behind it to the left hand side of it as well. And again, I'm going to run to all 9 of them. So once you've seen this building right here, which is the cinema, just in front of it, to the opposite side of the street, we've got this one right here, which I believe is called the Primorsky V-EX extraction, I believe. Which, let's have a wee look. Yeah, it's called the Primorsky Avenue Taxi V-EX extraction. Now, what you want to do once you get here is you want to go past these signs, and sadly I do not have the extraction, but there will be a car here waiting. You do need money on you, so make sure you have rubles in your prison wallet or in your pouch where it's safe, or even take a wallet and put money in there. So if you find euros and dollars, you can put it in there without taking up extra space if you have a wallet available. And once you do this, you just go up, you pay for the amount. I'm not too sure how much it's going to be because of it changes on scav karma, although I've heard someone say it's now PMC charisma that cheapens the ride of VX extractions, like the bridge VX extraction onwards, or the DOMS VX extraction on customs. But once you pay for the car here, you'll have to wait about 59 seconds, so it's quite a stressful 59 seconds, and you have to be pressed right up against the car. If the car timer runs out for your extraction and you're standing over here, for example, you will not extract, you won't get your money back, and the car will leave without you, and you'll have to go somewhere else. So once you're at this one, you're wanting to run in a straight line all the way down here, to the right hand side of the cinema. So we're at the second extraction, which I believe is called the courtyard, if my memory serves me right. And within this one, you're wanting to look out for this fake KFC knockoff, which is called FCK. Seems like the little Colonel logo right there as well. And this is the right hand side of the front facing of the cinema as well. And again, there's a little kind of like BTR tank as well here. Once you get to this place, you're just wanting to run right through here, and I have the green smoke, which is perfect for this video. If the green smoke is not there, you cannot extract, but if the green smoke is here, then all you've got to do is run down this alleyway where the fake KFC is, and once you get past the green smoke, walk down this little staircase here, and you can start extracting right here. Obviously, I do not want to extract just right now, and I'll catch up with you in just literally a couple of seconds. So, once you're back out here, back at the knockoff KFC, you're wanting to go to the opposite side of this building, so the left hand side of the front facing of the cinema, and then I'll catch up with you in a couple of seconds. So, apart from a guy having an asthma attack from running, because he's only level 3 at the moment, now that you're at the left hand side of the front facing of the cinema, you'll see a building right down here. This is called Damaged House as well. This is another PMC extraction. Let's run over to it. So again, my guy's having his second asthma attack as per usual. But yeah, you're wanting to walk up into this damaged building, or damaged house as it's called. And once you come through here, you'll start extracting. I'm not going to lie, I've not extracted through here in an actual online raid yet, nor have had the option in an offline raid. So I know for a fact it's somewhere around here, so if you just walk about, you'll finally find the extraction, and the little notification in the bottom middle of your screen will pop up saying that you're extracting. So from here on outwards, we're going to go to the next one. So you're wanting to run back to the left hand side of the cinema again, which we're about to go to. And once we get here again, we're wanting to run to the right hand side of this yellow bus up into this road. And again, I'll catch up with you in a second. So we have arrived at Sewer River, I believe this is called. I'm not too sure if I actually have this as an extraction. Let's have a look. I appear not to be, but once you see this collapsed blue train or tram that's completely derailed and kind of ruined the entire underground system with all the damage around here, you're wanting to make your way all the way down here. It's not there, that's not the extraction, it's just right round the corner here. And once you get here, if you've got this as an option, you'll start extracting from here as well. So now we're going to go for a little run up here. Again, as per usual, I'll catch up with you in a couple of seconds. So we're now at this junction where there's some burning military vehicles. There's a tank here, and there's another blue tram that's kind of looks like it's derailed as well. Now, we're going to go to the right hand side because I think this is the underpass extraction plus the klimov extraction as well for the green flare, if I'm pronouncing that right. So once you've reached this location, which you'll probably recognise from the Streets of Tarkov trailer that dropped before the day before White, so once you get here, you have to be careful. The underpass extraction is right here, but I've heard reports that there's scav snipers that might start shooting at you once you can actually fight back with, so you need to make a run for it as fast as possible. I do have all of the scav's AI turned off, but in saying that, there's areas that are off-bound by snipers and they still spawn in offline mode, so just be careful. But once you come down and you make a right hand turn instantly, this is the underpass extraction. Again, I don't have it, but this is where you would go right here for the extraction. Once you go down the stairs and you take a right, this is where you just need to go, essentially. So we're back in the same spot just before we ran down here. Now, the other one that we can extract, I think anyone and everyone can use, which is the Klimov Street extraction, which is if you just run to the opposite side where I'm going, and you take a left rather than a right, where all of this is. I'll catch up with these again in a second. So we have arrived at the new type of extraction point that we've never seen in Tarkov, that's been talked about a lot in the past few months. So, as you can see, there's a little message that just popped up in the bottom right corner. It was a little warning basically saying that I need a green flare. Now, according to the Tarkov wiki, you can use the green signal flare, which is a one-time use only cartridge, or you can use the signal flare gun to shoot a green flare up into the air. And once you've done that, I believe you should wait 5 or 10 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. And I'm not going to walk any further. But what you want to do after you fire the green flare is walk out into the open here and you'll start extracting. Now, if you don't have a green flare of any description and you don't fire it off and you walk in and you walk out into this, you will be sniped by scav snipers. Now, you cannot fight back against these scav snipers like the other ones where it's out of bounds zones, because technically they haven't spawned in anywhere. They just start shooting you out of nowhere, so bullets just spawn randomly and hit you pretty much. So the non-existent scav AI basically starts shooting at you and you will die extremely quickly in these out of bounds zones. So with the Klimov extraction, you need a green flare. Let's run back to where we started for the underpass. Now we've got 3 more extractions. We're back at the underpass right here, and I'm going to run back to where we came from, where the vehicles were in the junction part as well. So we're going to run back the way we came, which is to here, and we'll go to the last 3 in the next couple of minutes. We're now back at the vehicles of where we just came from, the cinema, which is all the way down there. We've got collapsed sewer, and over there we've got the other 3 extractions that we started off with. So once you get to these vehicles, you're wanting to kind of run in this general direction here. I will show you in a second. So just go, follow your way through, thread the needle, and all the way down. Now, this is going to be one of the easiest ones to find, which is collapsed crane. I think I've got this one this time around. Yes, I've got collapsed crane. So all you've got to do is look for this massive crane that has not collapsed yet. As you can see just off in the distance, there's a crane that's collapsed all the way through a construction site. So that's where you need to go for collapsed crane. Again, let's catch up to it. So once you've made it to this location, as you can see, there's a big massive crane. It's the biggest kind of signal beacon for collapsed crane or extraction on this map. There's a little construction site here. If you see this building, it's diagonally from the left-hand side, sorry, struggling, left-hand side of the face diagonally across from it, from the face of the building. So once you come into this, you're just wanting to basically press yourself up against this, and you'll start extracting here as well, like I'm doing as well. And that's it just for here. Now, there's another one right beside us, which is scav checkpoint or scav extraction. I think it's called scav checkpoint as well. So once you're at the collapsed crane area, all you want to do from here on out is just run down this way, all the way down there, and we'll get to the second last extraction in this video. So once you've ran down this way, as you can see, we can see the construction building, and the crane is not in view, but that's where the collapsed crane is. It's just right down there. And once you run down this way, this is scav checkpoint right here, which is another PMC extraction. So let's run towards it. So this is scav checkpoint right here. I don't know why it's called scav checkpoint for a PMC extraction, I'm not too sure. But you can find little items lying about here before extraction if you want to have a wee nosy at that. And I believe there's a box out here to search as well. Yep, there is. Let's see what I get lucky with. Oh, that's something new. Something new. So this seems to be an ammunition box as well here. And you can just extract by pressing yourself right up against here as well. So what we're going to do for the last one, which is extraction zone, I think it's called. If my memory serves me right, have I got it? Yeah, so evacuation zone, that's what it's called. So we're going to make our way back up to the collapsed crane, and I'm going to guide you from there how to get to the last extraction on this map. So we're at collapsed crane again. We're going to go to the last extraction, which is the evacuation zone. And from here on out, from this, you're just wanting to run up this way and get to the opposite side of this big building for the last one. Again, I'll catch up with you at the last extraction in a few seconds. So this was the big building that I said diagonally from the left hand side is where the collapsed crane extraction is. So once you're at the front of this building, all you're wanting to do is walk through this gate right here, which you can open without a key. That was a really weird... Sorry, I've got massive hiccups right now. I said key like that for like no reason. But yeah, this is the evacuation zone right here, which I can extract from, which I will do. And this is the last extraction point, I believe, within Streets of Tarkov. So this is all 9 of them. Hopefully this video helped you, and again, it's greatly appreciated if you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. It helps small content creators like myself. If you want to see a scav version of Streets of Tarkov extractions, let me know down in the comment section. And also, if this video gets 25 likes, I will upload the video ASAP of scav extracts on Streets of Tarkov. Thank you very much for tuning in, it's greatly appreciated. I upload daily shorts and then live stream here on YouTube as well. I've got a YouTube short on how to basically claim a free Christmas bundle of the Escape from Tarkov website that gives you the AUG that you're seeing me running about with, but with a holographic sight instead of this. You also get an ammunition crate, you get some ammo, you get some mags for it, and you get the Santa beard and hat that you see me wearing as well. But yeah, thank you very much for all the support, greatly appreciated. If you think I've missed anything or you think you could improve with some information that I've given, please let me know down in the comment section and I will pin it to the top. But yeah, I love yous all, and as always, keep on rolling. See yous!